It doesn't matter how well you have done at youth level. The real test comes when you are thrown into the real world of professional football. That has been the case for Manchester United hopeful Hannibal this season, after an eye-opening campaign that has seen him cut his teeth in the physical environment of Championship football. Hopes have been high for the 20-year-old ever since he arrived in English football 4 years ago. United invested a substantial sum of £9 million in his services back then, evidence of the huge amount of promise he has shown. Now, as we approach the end of the season, he is at an interesting point in his career, having finally had the first proper taste of senior football that he has long craved. Hannibal has gained priceless experience from his time away from the club this season, but he has struggled to hold down a consistent role in the Birmingham side. He has started just 2 of their last 10 league matches, the latest coming in a defeat to already relegated Blackpool at the weekend, the latest harsh reality check of the standards required in senior football. Part of the dilemma is that it remains to be seen in what role he will eventually make his own, having played in 4 different positions during his current loan spell. Hannibal came through the youth ranks as an attacking midfielder, though he looks better suited to a deeper role given his tenacity and love for tackling. There are still some reservations about his decision-making and overall quality in the final third, leading to the belief that his future could be as a deep-lying playmaker or even as a combative midfielder. The majority of his appearances this season have come in a central midfield role, though he has made a few as an attacking midfielder, and even played once as a defensive midfielder and once as a centre forward. It has all added to the priceless experience of his first loan spell away from the club, though his most influential performances have come when playing in the more familiar central midfield role. Birmingham manager John Eustace labelled him as unplayable following a goal and an assist in victory over West Brom back in February, claiming it would take £20 million to sign the player this summer. That price tag could well be tested at the end of the season, with whispers that Hannibal might be available for transfer if an appropriate offer comes in. Part of the reason there was a delay in finalizing his loan agreement last summer was because United attempted to tie him down to a new contract before he left, but he rejected those advances. That move by United was as much to protect his value as it was to secure his long-term future, and it is still unclear whether he will ever get a proper chance under the guidance of Erik ten Hag. Hannibal featured in only 3 preseason matches for United last summer, and didn't start a single one of those games. The Tunisia international has only made 3 senior appearances for United in his career so far, but has been a regular for his national team with 22 appearances to his name, which has further fueled his desire for regular playing time. Now that he has had a taste of that, he could well look to move on in the summer, and it could be a scenario that suits all parties. What is important first is that when he returns to United this summer, he is given a fair chance to prove himself and for Ten Hag to see just what he is really about. With so much focus on adding a new midfielder, they must first explore every option they already have.